Hello and welcome, my Aquarius friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. This is going to be my group reading in celebration of the spring equinox for my Aquarius friends. So as I was planning this reading out, I was looking at those initial buds of growth and abundance. As spring sees these amazing little plants poke through the snow and ice, it's kind of where I was going with this reading. Until I started setting up and Archangel Gabriel said, no, there's so much more that spring equinox is going to symbolize that I need to take over. So I'm going off the understanding that our structure is going to be based on that growth and abundance and those inklings of spring, and we're going to see where Archangel Gabriel takes us. For this reading, I have chosen to use the Wizard's Tarot, the Enchanted Map Oracle cards, and then also the Angel Inspiration Oracle cards. And like always, there are links below to all these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Aquarius friends, let's see what the cards have to say today. What wisdom and guidance can we provide my Aquarius friends for spring and the spring equinox? The first card, the King of Pentacles. He's known as the Midas touch of kings. He can make anything grow, abundance come forward with very little work. Or I should say, what seems to be very little work. He works really hard, however, he makes things look easy. Similar to anybody else who has a skill or a talent where they've been working on and honing that craft, they can make anything look easy. And that's what the King of Pentacles is reminding us of. We do have the ability for abundance and growth. However, we do need to work at it. It's not going to be handed to us. We're not going to turn things to gold. We have to work at it, and it's something that we're going to have to work at. The Hermit, the 9th card in the Major Arcana, talks about going inwards. And it's in that inner journey where we're going to see some of that growth, some of that abundance, and where we're going to have to focus that hard work in right now. The Sun, the 19th card in the Major Arcana, and it really brightens up the Hermit. It's not so dark and scary. This isn't going to be dreary work. We're looking at having some fun. We're really looking at loving and enjoying who we are and all our amazing skills and abilities, allowing them to shine forward. The trick will be to truly understand and know them so that it is easy for us to allow things to shine through. The Three of Cups. Threes are about expression and growth. Cups about that intuition and emotion. The Three of Cups talks about that community, that supportive community that is there for you. No matter where it is physically in the world, as long as those individuals are supporting and nurturing you, they're the ones you need to tap into so that you can truly allow these skills and abilities to shine. They're the ones who will understand these skills and abilities. That you're not going to have to explain too much. They're right with you, gallivanting through the field. Celebrating and acknowledging who you are. They're going to be an important resource throughout the spring. Then the Moon, the 18th card in the Major Arcana, and it talks about those uncertains and unknowns. We're taught at a young age that everything scary comes out at night. So when we have to go inwards, our ego screams scary. Be afraid. Be afraid of that. It's not good. Allowing your natural lights, your skills and abilities to shine forth, and embracing what amazing energies and knowledge the moon has. A sidebar, because the moon is connected to the goddess, that's why it's considered scary. So the moon is also connected into that feminine energy, that creative, intuitive energy. So when we literally dive deep in, go head on into the moon, we're looking at connecting in to that nurturing, intuitive energy. That energy will just amplify those natural skills and abilities to create in your life. That's going to be an essential piece to what the spring is offering you. That connection into that feminine energy, no matter what gender you identify with, we have that divine masculine and feminine within us. So we've got the feminine here in the sun and the masculine in the king. We have that within ourselves, and we need to embrace it and share it with those who are important with us. Let's look at this abundance a bit more. What abundance and growth can my Aquarius friends expect for the spring equinox and the season of spring? Storm fields. Not everybody is going to embrace what you're embracing, understand what you understand, and we have to kind of brace for that resistance. When we are being our authentic self, there are times that it will fly in the face of norm, hence the moon, right? Everything scary comes out at night. The moon is connected to the goddess. Talks about how the men in power were trying to create a subservient gender in women. So being prepared for those storms, similar to the tornado you see here, we can sometimes see it coming. Other times it will blindside us, but the majority of times we know it's there because there are people that are resistant to what it is we're believing in and what we're doing. Now we do have multiple 9s here. In angel messages, well, and we also have the 19. In angel messages, when you've got that multiple 9, the angels are telling you this is a time to work on your life's purpose. That you should have compassion for yourself. This shouldn't be hard. This shouldn't be overwhelming. You should enjoy it. Embrace that fun, that light. We've got the sun with us. Yes, it can be scary. We've got the hermit and the moon. We're looking at going inwards, and we are taught that exploration is scary. When we start to confront our ego, it's when we throw up more scary at us. It's important to stay in that light and love energy. Listening. The high vibrational beings are with us. They're always listening to us. They have no problems hearing our requests, our needs, our wants. It's the other way around where we have that resistance and misinterpretation. Knowing that we can ask for their help and their guidance and support, and they can hear us. And they will help us to the best of their abilities, as long as it's not part of our life's journey. Sometimes we like to ask for the help to overcome a situation or a problem on a piece of learning that we need to understand and learn for ourselves. Other than that, they try and help us in so many more ways than we know. However, we do have to ask, so they are listening and waiting for that. And just in case we didn't get it, into the unknown. We're going into those places that we may have forgotten about, we may not know. Between the hermit and the moon, kind of covered it. However, they wanted you to know that this may be unknown. However, it is beautiful and amazing. In giving yourself some nurturing and work, you're going to find that the unknown becomes very known and very supportive for you. right, let's see what Archangel Gabriel has to say. What further guidance and wisdom can we share with my Aquarius friends for spring and the spring equinox? Archangel Uriel. He's the archangel connected in with your courage and your determination. He's connected into our solar plexus, which is where we house that courage and determination, our inner flame. And Uriel means flame or light of God. Now, whether or not you want to call it God, the creator, source, the title doesn't matter. Uriel's still the light or the flame. He's going to help us with that courage because sometimes we need that courage. He'll also help with some light. Embracing that amazing light and love to light your path, guide you so things are not so scary and so not unknown. They become acquaintances and connections and supports. Forgiveness. One of the hardest things we'll ever try and do. Forgiving ourselves for what we've done or not done. Our participation in past events and situations that have molded and shaped where we are today. Forgiving ourselves is an essential part of healing and part of why we're here. Part of this unknown is connected in to forgiving ourselves for our role that we've played in situations and events. It's one of the hardest things to do, however, an essential part. Be tolerant. Connects into the storm fields. We have to be tolerant of other people. We can't push our ideas or our thoughts onto them because we're at different parts of our journey. They may not be ready for this. Be tolerant, be accepting, so that you're not at a point of forgiveness because you say or do something that causes more problems. Being very critical and mindful about how we respond to that resistance so that we're doing it in the high vibrational sense rather than lowering our vibration to meet theirs. I want to thank Archangel Gabriel for all her amazing wisdom and insight and for taking over this reading. I adore the way that she's come in and shared her amazing insight and guidance. And I want to thank you guys for joining me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful and you're able to gain some insight and direction into what the spring equinox and spring is going to hold for you. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. As you can see here, you never know where I'm going to go next. No. You never know where I'm going to go next because sometimes I don't even know where I'm going to go next. So the best way to stay connected so you don't miss any of this healing and insight is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss any of the videos. Also, if you've enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Aquarius friends.